on the baseline.
Good flex cut along that baseline. The screen set to free Kelly up. Good find from Joel at 7 feet, can see the floor.
This is Andrew Nembhard. Pacers haven't played since Sunday either. They actually fell to the Charlotte Hornets in Indy on Sunday. So, again, this Pacers team, very different. They have the same players that they had last season when they went to the Cup final in Vegas and then made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, but still trying to refine that rhythm here in the 2024-25 season. Embiid thinking about the wing triple. Let's fly, leaves it short.
Well, this Pacer team still wants to play with pace. They were in the top 2 last year in getting up and down the floor, but their problem is they don't defend that well, and they're not a great rebounding team. Hard to run when you can't get it off the glass.
Yeah, 26th in defensive rating, and Maxey tried to float it down to Paul George. PG saying it was deflected, but the officials disagree. Let's take a look at our key what to watch keys to this game, Oliver.
Well, because of the aforementioned pace, you got to get back on defense. They also get a lot of points in the paint, so defending the lane and then contesting shots. No open looks for this Pacer team.
This is Nembhard. Miles Turner gets the roll on the free throw jumper.
Got better at that, shooting the basketball from distance, as Turner can knock it down from 3 as well. He's come a long way since his years at UT.
Longest tenured Pacer now is Miles Turner in his 10th season out of the University of Texas as Oubre floats it up and in. Great start tonight for Kelly.
Nice drive by Kelly, all left. The left with the release as well. Nice soft touch, nothing but net.
Kelly was good for 12 points, 10 rebounds, his second consecutive double-double Sunday in Chicago, thanks in large part to everything that opened up for him as Halliburton throws it up and wants continuation, but he's not going to get it. Let's take another look at that Kelly floater.
Other end of the floor, off the right leg, nice lefty release over the taller Miles Turner.
Kelly had 6 rebounds alone in the third quarter, and a couple of big offensive rebounds that led to 3-pointers. The steal by George in the hands of Maxey.
Turner trying to post up George, not holding his position strong or well enough.
Tyrese down to Yabusele. Siakam behind him. Yabu spins away from him. A great move by the dancing bear, and Gershon's going to shoot 2.
Good job of keeping that pivot foot, the left foot in this instance, rooted to the ground. Able to cover a lot of ground. Here's the steal by Paul George. Trying to get in front. Does a good job of deflecting it, and then this is Yabusele on the baseline.
And PG's right up there with Tyrese, averaging over 2 steals a game as Yabu hits the first. He just hasn't played enough games to be up there when it comes to steals in the association.
Turner's fault was he let it come too close to his body. If you're a big guy and you got those long arms, go out there and snatch that ball as it's headed your way. Tried to catch it too close to the body, which is where Paul George was able to have an effect.
And a good start for Gershon. That's the one area that he's still trying to improve upon. Free throw shooting, just 58% from the line this season, so good to make those 2 early. Siakam had 9, a season low for him in Sunday's loss to the Charlotte Hornets. We know, though, how quickly he can heat up. We've seen it in Toronto, seen it since he came out of the Pacers last season. Nembhard around and out. George the rebound. Pacers without Aaron Nesmith or Isaiah Jackson. Sixers didn't have Joe or PG when we saw the Pacers in Indy Game 3 of the season. They were the healthy team then. And the tables have turned. Paul George from outside.
A little 2-man game that we all pictured as Sixers fans in the summer happening. Joel in the post with Paul George on the same side.
Halliburton, the drive and kick. A little 7-0 Sixers run put to bed by Benedict Mathurin.
Good job of keeping his dribble alive. Mathurin ran into resistance, and most guys would have picked up his dribble out of fear, but he kept his dribble alive, able to get past that initial defense, used the rim as protection.
Mathurin, of course, a 6th pick out of Arizona back in 2022. Embiid off the window. No, they're going to say no continuation. And the crowd letting the officials hear it. Joe wanted it. Nick wants it too. Looking up at the big board now. Let's take a look ourselves.
Well, it looked like he fouled him after he gathered it. As we take a look at an earlier play, the little 2-man game, inside out, and then this is the last play. I mean, that looks like he kind of gathered and went up. Turner fouled him for sure, not liking the call.
How can you tell?
Disbelief, I would even say.
The officials tonight: Mitchell Irving, Andy Nagy, and Tyler Ritz. I gotta say, I like the new coaches' sweaters. I haven't seen the blue and red 76 on the black sweaters yet this season. I like it.
I hope they're keeping them warm because it is ice cold in this building.
Oh no! Here we go. We have our first spill of the night.
Party fouls for everyone in that section.
Continue to advocate for sippy cups in the first couple of rows.
Just a big long hose.
The foul on Turner, his first, second already on the Pacers. Pacers 10-15 overall this season, 9th right now in the Eastern Conference. Your Sixers slowly creeping up the standings, now 7-15 on the year. Their first win of the year coming against these Pacers back in Indy. A lot of towels. Good work, team.
See, he's able to do it.
He's got a cap.
He's got it down.
See, he's like, Mom, all they needed to do was this. You just got to take a sip and then... Okay, breaking down the Sixers bench, that and more, including reaction to Tyrese Maxey's first ever triple-double. That and more with Danny and Noah is on our latest Sixers Talk podcast presented by Wilmington University. See, maybe we should have worn 76. Would have been warmer in here.
It would be appropriate weather-wise.
Great work by the Flyers last night. They're having a fun start to the season, too. 9-4 Sixers. Embiid asking for it. Great give and go until Yabu couldn't hang on to it. But like that look, a lot of space is going to open up for guys like Yabu now that Joel Embiid's back on the floor.
Well, he'll get used to those passes coming at him from those certain angles. The more he gets used to playing with Joel Embiid, the more he'll anticipate that coming his way.
Here's Nembhard. Over to Siakam. Embiid coming to double, helping Maxey out. Turner, long to that rainbow jumper, down to Oubre.
I like the activity from 2-1. Going to red, force the ball out of his hand, and then getting back to his man in time.
PG, step back three, skims off the front of the rim. Siakam. Nembhard spinning away from Yabusele. Back out to Siakam, and Pascal Siakam has the three.
Good brush screen, too, from Turner.
And did Kelly step in the field of play?
I believe he did.
Yeah.
Pacer ball.
Don't see that called often. But Tyler Ricks caught him there, so Kelly was trying to inbound it, and nobody was looking his way, stepped into play. So it'll be Pacers basketball. Halliburton inbounds. Siakam, good defense by George. Trying to draw the foul on PG. Not going to get the whistle. Turner from the wing. And down it comes to Embiid. Maxey with his season-high 45 points in the overtime win over the Pacers in Indy back in October. Trying to bounce it to Embiid, and it's going to be a kicked ball despite the Pacers' disagreement.
Maxey saying what took so long with that whistle. It was clearly a kick.
Mathurin continuing to plead his case. There's Rick Carlisle, 8th season back in Indy. Oubre with 9 on the shot clock. PG, the former Pacer, driving baseline. Gershon Yabusele, too strong. Turner the rebound.
Put Kelly on Tyrese to be a little more physical, a bigger, stronger defender.
And he did well, but then Halliburton snuck inside for the offensive rebound on his miss. All day, all weekend to shoot that one. And Halliburton hits a three.
Yeah, Kelly lost him there, and then whoever was going to pick him up after that second chance opportunity, they lost him as well as he flared to the corner.
Embiid screening for PG, and then Mathurin picking his pocket. Halliburton takes a dribble, takes a wing triple, and the sidewinder falls through. So a good start from outside by the Pacers, now on an 11-0 run. They've taken this 13-9 lead here in the first in South Philly.
Every three-point shot converted by the Sixers. And a whole game, Pico will donate $7.76 to local.
Never stay too long. I'm alright. I don't mind being restless. Something in your eye made me stay all night. I can see you are different
5-game package with the games you want to see. Plus, you'll receive an exclusive City Edition viewfinder. The Lakers, Warriors, and more are some of the key matchups available. For all the info, Sixers.com/flex is the website. Embiid from the elbow. It rims off down to Siakam. Pacers on an 11-0 run. They've made their last 3 3-pointers. Halliburton looking to make it 4 in a row. Trying to draw the foul on Embiid. Doesn't get the foul or the bucket. Here's Oubre.
Good defense from Joel to challenge that shot.
Oubre, no. Nembhard dropping it off to Turner, who draws the foul as he attempted to lay it up and in.
Got to do a better job of keeping their perimeter players in front of you. Kelly got beat off the dribble that time. Watch it again. He's passed him. Foul from behind on the drop-off.
And that's number 2 on Kelly. Sixers looking a little flat-footed, a little slow to start this one off.
Look like they're chasing right now as opposed to setting the tone.
Again, it's been since Sunday since both of these teams played as the rookie Jared McCain checks in to a nice round of applause here in South Philly. Tyrese Maxey, Rashawn Yabusele taking a seat. KJ Martin coming in for the Sixers as well. Jared saw his first quarter minutes of his NBA career when we were in Indy back in October. Obi Toppin coming in for the Pacers. Siakam to the bench. And he played so well that Nick Nurse then rewarded him with some second quarter minutes as well. And then, as we know, had his first double-figure performance in the next game against the Detroit Pistons. And that got things started. The McCain train off and rolling from there as Turner splits the free throws.
Little full-court pickup here. Token pressure from the Pacers just to occupy and eat up a little of that 24.
Embiid facing up.
Good move.
Going to his right. Oubre, no. And Turner will clear. Topping the kick to Nembhard from the corner. That's short. Punched out by Turner. Now Pacers just looking about a half step faster than the Sixers so far tonight.
Reacting to things a little quicker than your Sixers are.
Mathurin from the elbow. Luckily for the Sixers, Pacers aren't shooting particularly well. Now 5 of 14 from the floor, just 36%. Sixers have missed their last 6 shots meanwhile. Embiid from the elbow. Halfway down, it pops back out. Martin had a hand on it, but it bounces away to top it. Nembhard spins it off the window. A beautiful reverse with Embiid waiting to swat that shot, and Nembhard didn't allow it.
Got caught up in some wires trying to come back too, did Nembhard.
McCain short on his first shot of the night. So the Sixers' struggles continue. 3 of 12 now from the floor.
We're getting decent looks.
Yeah. Halliburton high 3 off the heel.
He has seen his shooting numbers go down by 5 percentage points from 47 to 42 if you're Halliburton. Trying to get those numbers back up again.
Nice sneaky cut from KJ Martin, and Embiid found him underneath. And Rick Carlisle wants to talk things over. 5-point Pacers lead with 4:07 to play here in our first quarter.
Hey, Dad, you want to create memories that last a lifetime? Courtside with your favorite teammate. Enter the 76ers Girls Dance Sweepstakes. We've got about Johnson, Kendall, and Johnson. We've got the rich Taylor for your business, home, auto, health insurance needs. Enter for your chance to win a special daddy-daughter game night experience on the 20th of December, next Friday, when the Sixers take on the Charlotte Hornets. And Sixer fans, please welcome to the court your Sixers.
right to the elbow. Vucevic is the read. If he comes up like he is, that leaves Joel wide open. He's a little out of position. That's all it takes. Simple little bounce pass to split the two defenders. Joel on his way to the basket. Bird's eye view for it here. Another play. Again, sets the screen and then goes back to the corner, to the elbow. Draws so much attention. Look at the two defenders on him, DeSumo and Vucevic, and Joel wide open. Look at how much space he has. You could drive a truck through that. The defenders reacting too late. Joel with a clear path to the basket. This is the last one. Look, again, two-man game. Nice to see them both out on the floor, able to execute this. A little brush screen off the DHO. He comes, Vucevic, he's in the lane. Joel wide open, shot goes up. Joel already knows it's going in as the shot is in the air. Banking better together. Brought to you by Fulton Bank. Sixers in the half-court offense.
And Joel continuing to distribute here tonight. He's got all three of the Sixers' assists. Has yet to score this evening as he gets everybody else involved. Former Sixer TJ McConnell in for the first time tonight. Toppin sets his feet, fires, and that's the fourth three-pointer already this evening for the Pacers. 4 for 10 now from outside.
Athletic as all get out is Toppin, but he's starting to add that little jumper from 3 to his game.
Embiid answering right back with the top of the key 3.
Speaking of 3 in his game, pulling up from the trailer position. Turner kind of sunk in the lane there, late to get out to Joel.
Joel didn't have a 3 on Sunday. 0 for 5 from beyond in Chicago. So good to see him hit one in the first. TJ spinning, dishing, Halliburton faking the reset 3. And that one's good. 5 for 11 now. That's the third 3 for that guy. 3 for 5 from outside in this first quarter.
Give the Pacers credit. The Sixers went into a 2-3 zone. They recognized it and beat it by ball movement. Moved that ball around the horn and got an open look.
Ricky Council the fourth. 2 Joels left. First minutes for Ricky tonight. Jared McCain for 3.
What a luxury it is to have shooters out on the floor. You can never have too many of them, but that time McCain ready to shoot the pass off of Joel.
Sixers 3 of 6 from outside. As I mentioned, Pacers 5 of 11. 5 to shoot.
Good look.
No look down to Turner, who dunks it down and thought he was fouled. And I think he might have an argument. George and Joel right there with a little bit of contact.
No look pass. Kind of looked one way and sent the defense the opposite direction where the ball was headed, right to Turner.
Pacers with 9 assists on their 9 made buckets. Toppin tried to save it, unable to do so.
This is that Joel Embiid 3 in trail position. Gets it from McCain and then kisses for everyone. This is the one where Joel gives it to Jared, and Jared, yeah, that's how many points.
Yeah, I just appreciate he's always making sure we're counting here at the Wells Fargo Center.
Well, could be 2. He just wants us to know it's not.
Yeah. He's coming off his 11th game with 3 or more threes. He was 3 of 7 from 3 Sunday in Chicago. No other rookie has more than 6, and Jared has 11 of those games, so that's good.
Yeah, getting a chance to play in what some pictured in the preseason that weren't necessarily opportunities that might present itself, but they have through injuries, and he sees those opportunities.
Taking advantage. Going at Walker. The fadeaway for Jared McCain.
Strong enough to withstand that physicality from the taller Walker. Brushed him aside with that little hip movement. Got the space and knocked down the shot.
Toppin to Siakam. Andre Drummond in for the first time this evening. Halliburton, his 4th three-pointer in this first quarter, and that one barely hit the rim.
Started off quiet, but he has really started to wake up now, especially from long range.
And Tyrese Maxey, just too quick, finishing on the other end.
Pacers looking to respond.
Halliburton is feeling it. That was a heat check right there. Left it short. 27-21 Indy. McCain has it stripped by TJ McConnell.
McConnell's got great hands, especially if you put the ball out in front of him. He will take it.
TJ dumps it down to Siakam, who spins away from Maxey and draws the foul. And Nick Nurse not happy about that whistle.
I didn't see a lot there. Maxey trying to get the ball, slaps down, but watch this, the other end of the floor. Jared going right at Walker, the bigger, taller defender. Just enough space to get that shot off. Pretty good defense, better offense, and this is just Tyrese turning the corner, getting past Pascal and others.
I see what you did there. Past Pascal.
Yep. Thank you for noticing.
Good thing we have pop screens on our microphones. As Siakam rattles in the first free throw. Pascal, now 30 years young, was the 27th pick of the Raptors back in 2016. These are our live lines from our friends at FanDuel. Johnny Furphy, the rookie out of Kansas, has checked in, number 12 there, right next to his fellow rookie, Jared McCain. Loose ball, still loose. Ricky finally picks it up.
Ricky pushing it.
Yeah, he wants to go. Council trying to go end-to-end, but he draws the foul on Furphy. So nice aggressiveness there from Ricky Council IV, being helped up by his teammates.
Didn't need to ease his way into anything. Came right off the bench, got a loose ball, and he was off and running. You mentioned the foul on Furphy, the lone defender back there. Ricky's aggressiveness paying off.
There's Rick. And now word from our friends at FanDuel.
Any NBA play can inspire your next hunch.
So Council misses both of the free throws. Andre Drummond, though, grabbing the rebound as Andre tends to do, and then fouled by Obi Toppin. Let's take another look at Drum doing work.
Well, he's blocked out by two Pacers, but two are not nearly enough to keep the big fella off the glass. That's the kind of thing that'll make you lose your hair if you're Rick Carlisle. Oops, sorry. Too late for that already.
You're coming in hot. Allah is coming in hot tonight. We haven't had a game all week, and you've been storing him up, huh?
That's my guy.
Rick, you look splendid over there.
He does. He looks
on the
tremendous. 1984 graduate of UVA, Boston Celtic.
Andre splitting the free throws, and he did have his best rebounding game against these Pacers back in October. A season high 17 from Andre that night. TJ, no, Maxi the rebound.
TJ, we know via the dribble, will get into that painted area and come to that jump stop that we've seen so many times over the years.
Maxi short on the step back, off the Pacers though, Sixers ball. Yeah, and TJ had a career high 30 points
Balled out
against the Hornets on Sunday, but it wasn't enough. Great effort from this guy, Timothy John.
Great to see him back in the building too. Still has a lot of friends in red, white, and blue.
Yeah. Came over, give my partner here a hard time as we were trying to film our open. TJ, don't you know we're trying to do television? Such a great guy.
Why change now?
Final 30 seconds, shot clock at 5 on Maxi. McCain sees it. Little hesitation, double teams. Drummond just unable to tap it in. About a 1 second difference now between the clocks. TJ sees it, and we'll reset for the Pacers. 28-22, Indy leading. Final 10 seconds of this first quarter.
Foul here.
And KJ didn't hear you, and a beautiful finish from Pascal Siakam. And now Siakam will have a three-point opportunity.
When we say contest shots, one of the things we highlighted at the top of the program, that doesn't mean you foul. You're just getting it a hand up and preventing open looks. Right there, you're trying to chest him up. There's no reason. Keep your feet moving, slide with him, and then at the end, when he elevates, you elevate with him. See, trying to chest him up like that, you're breaking into what the officials nowadays would call his offensive line, and you're coming out of your defensive line.
Siakam completes a three-point play. McCain searching for some space. Furphy takes it away. McConnell has his shot blocked by Tyrese Maxey. So that'll do it. Halliburton leading all scores with 12. He was 4 of 7 from 3.
you come over? Let me get to know ya. Hey, nah, 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 nah. Delve into emotion. Leave us in this moment.
Pacers like to share that basketball. 11 assists on their 11 made field goals. Would have been a highlight reel make for Obi Toppin. Couldn't get it to go, but he does draw the foul.
For all of you at home, just a little FYI, Dr. J is in the building. Not trying to rub it in, just a fact.
And Obi Toppin will go to the line to shoot two.
Right, I believe Taryn was doing some professional lurking while we were in commercial break.
I'd lurk.
Taryn, what did you find?
I love you adopting my vernacular. Well, I enjoy it very much.
I want to throw to you correctly when I can, T-Hack.
It sounds more professional when you say it. I know. I did listen into Nick Nurse after that first quarter, and he initially started by saying, guys, we are just not playing very smart. We are taking bad shots. We are not passing the ball. Drive the ball and dish. Look for each other. Play for each other. And he said defensively, there's a lot of just pointing. There's not a lot of great communication. Get to somebody. Grab somebody. But don't just point and not communicate with your teammates.
Now, second personal on this guy, Tyrese Maxey, drops it off to KJ Martin. Sure looked like he was fouled by Siakam, but we'll take possession instead. Sixers ball on the baseline with 12 to shoot.
But that pass was set up because of the drive, right? You get into that painted area, the defense has to pay attention to you. They kind of forgot about KJ along the baseline, almost pulled it off.
Here's Ricky going back to his right, floating it up and in. First bucket of the night for Ricky Council the fourth.
Ricky Council the fourth with an isolation, able to go one-on-one, spread the floor, and take your man.
Do it, Rick. Do it, Rick. And then TJ with a finger roll.
Able to split that initial line of defense. There was nobody after he beat the first couple defenders on his way to the cup.
And another Sixer turnover. As Taryn mentioned, that was a problem for the Sixers as Toppin dunks it down with authority. 6 Sixer turns in the first quarter alone, so make it 7 now.
Yeah, Toppin, we know about his leaping ability. Excels in transition.
Good driving kick by Council. KJ Martin from downtown.
Well, and Council turning that corner like he was going to attack the rim. That's what drew Siakam to him, and that's why he had to kick it out to the corner. Siakam couldn't get there in time.
And the Pacers tried to respond. Furphy misses everything.
Surprised they left the net like that. They're supposed to come and have someone pull it down.
And still leaving it. Yabu thought about going over there to try to take it down, and he was way back to the Sixers bench.
It won't help the Pacers, but that is a weird thing.
Maxey tried to sneak it along the baseline to a cutting KJ Martin, but caught a piece of that red baseline. So it'll be Pacers ball, 8 Sixers turnover.
Look at this on the break. The reason why the net is all tangled up, but they've got it untangled.
And now Toppin from outside. Left that short.
Oh.
KJ and Tyrese didn't communicate, almost knocked it into their own
almost an own
bucket.
Goal.
Yeah. Maxey downhill, beautiful by Tyrese Maxey, and he'll shoot 2.
So quick when he turns the corner, he changes speeds. Watch this, an athlete in transition. My goodness, head well above the rubber on the bottom of the board. That is the definition of a throw down. Toppin with 2.
I mean, his father, Obadiah, had that great nickname, Dunker's Delight, for his dunking prowess as Tyrese hits the first.
They loved him in Dayton.
Yeah.
The former Flyer.
2 seasons there for Obi. He was the 8th pick of the Knicks back in 2020, where he started his career.
That's a great place to play basketball. They are so knowledgeable, and it's not by accident that the first 4 of the NCAA tournament has been held there for a multitude of years. They love their hoops.
Here he is now, the former Dayton Flyer, off the mark on that 3 from Ricky Council. Quickly scoops it to Tyrese Maxey, 37-29. Pacers in front here in the second quarter. Maxey back to KJ. Martin off the window for 2.
Attacking the glass, going right at the defender's body. They almost conceded that to him.
And Rick Carlisle not happy about something. but it is a day that ends in Y, so that's actually not unusual. Sixers within 6.
Big congrats to Frank and Christine Thomas, our NJM Insurance Society 76 ticket members. The season ticket holders since 2016. We thank you, Frank. We thank you, Christine.
Okay, Sixers fans, the holidays are approaching, so we're here with Franklin for one of his favorite games, this or that. We're going to do some Christmas and holiday traditions, and by a round of applause, we're going to see which one the fans like the most. Let's get to know our fans tonight, Franklin. All right, here's this or that. First up, which of the two is your favorite Christmas song? All I Want for Christmas? This? Or Last Christmas? Oh wow, we're going with Last Christmas. Sorry, Mariah. All right. What about Digital Christmas Card? This? No. Or Physical Christmas Card? Oh, I love it, Billy. Okay, what about a real Christmas tree? We're going real? I don't know. I like fake Christmas tree, anybody? Whoa! That was kind of tight. Okay, we're going with fake Christmas tree. All right, how about eggnog? Eggnog? Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate for the win. I love that. All right, advent calendar. Come on, who doesn't love that? Or how about Elf on the Shelf? Elf on the Shelf. We're going with Elf on the Shelf. This is interesting. All right, Christmas dinner or Christmas brunch? Wow. Okay, I see a common theme. Open on Christmas Eve or wait to open the gifts on Christmas Day.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at our Independence Blue Cross play of the game. That dunk was so good. We've just got to see it again.
Well, we talk about them trying to play with pace. They started that last year and getting up and down the floor, and the end result is them getting easy buckets off of Sixer mistakes. Toppin, my goodness. Athlete on display right there. Pacers on the break, getting to the emphatic way. Your Independence Blue Cross play of the game.
His head was almost even with the rim.
That guy knew a thing or two about
Speaking of dunks, look who's in the house tonight.
That dude.
This season, the Pacers bench has produced at least 60, so they can get it going. They've got TJ, they've got Walker. Maxey had the steal. Siakam takes it back, drops it off to TJ, spins out of the paint, spins back, tough angle, and TJ McConnell gets it to go. Man, is he good.
KJ Martin kind of let him sneak in front of him there. You never want the offensive guy to come between you and the ball. It should be ball you man at all times. But that time, TJ got in between. Advantage McConnell.
TJ with 4 now. Steal and an assist in his first 7 minutes of action. And make it 5 tonight for TJ McConnell as he pushes the Pacers lead back to 9.
10th year for Timothy John. 10th year.
From the great city of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Never had anything handed to him, earned everything, earned his keep and his place in the league.
Ricky back to his dominant right hand, trying to scoop it off the window, and he does, and it goes. A highlight reel finish for Ricky Council the 4.
I didn't know we were doing horse shots during the middle of the game. That one had some vicious English on it. Jump stop.
TJ, no. Obi had it. Ricky knocked it away. Pacers ball on the baseline.
Pacers kind of getting any shot they want right now. Watch Ricky again. Goes right to the, my goodness, Ricky. Creates the separation and off the glass with a ton of English.
Just give me the H. I'm not even attempting that shot. Just give me the H,
yeah.
Horse.
Next shot.
McConnell whips it out to Walker, who drains the 7th three-pointer tonight for the visiting Indiana Pacers.
Shooting 7 of 18, 39% are the Pacers right now. Let it fly freely.
That was Jarris Walker, 8th pick in 2023 out of the University of Houston.
like a little 2-3 zone.
Ricky fakes the three. Shot clock winding down. Ricky to the rim, and it looks like he almost lost it going up. Kind of squirted it out of his hands.
Yeah, I'm not sure Siakam had a lot to do with that.
Walker fakes the pass. Around and out from three. TJ just too quick.
Came from the other side of the floor.
Ricky knocks it away. Good work by Council. Tyrese Maxey up and in the foul. Defense leading to offense for your Sixers. Ricky with the takeaway. Tyrese with the...
Running. Maxey's read is to keep it. There's the foul. I believe that was on Walker.
It was, yeah.
As Maxey gets to the cup, Rick Carlisle immediately looked at his bench and just started subbing dudes out.
It was a line change. Guys were just hopping over the boards.
Yeah.
KJ Martin will take a seat. TJ to the bench as well. Joel Embiid back in. Just the second Pacers turnover tonight as Tyrese completes the three-point play. So 7 tonight for Reese, 7 for KJ off the bench. Those are your leading scorers for the Sixers thus far. Here's Benedict Mathurin. Kind of in and out of the Pacers starting lineup, depending on who's available. Nesmith again,
How do you lose
not
him?
available. And Sixers lucky that Halliburton didn't hit his 5th triple already tonight, because as you mentioned, he was wide open. Embiid asking for it. McCain delivers it. Embiid baseline, floats it up and in.
Not sure how that went in, but that's okay. Joel grimacing a little as he comes back.
Halliburton, a driving kick. Walker fakes the three, trying to go behind the back, and Tyrese read it.
Wait for support.
Ricky, off the window, no.
Like to see him maybe take one more dribble, get closer to the basket, a higher percentage look.
Maxey almost intercepted that pass, too. Tyrese is averaging over 2 steals a game right now, 4th in the NBA in steals. Nembhard baseline from behind the backboard. And McCain saying he hooked me. That should be a play on. But the rookie not getting that call to go in his direction as we take another look at Joel.
Joel on the post up with Turner. Along the baseline. I don't recommend you doing that at home, kids. As he winces a little bit, shakes his hand as he's coming back a little slowly.
Halliburton leading all scorers with 12. Again, 4 of 8 from 3. Halliburton the runner. No, Embiid the rebound. And it looks like Halliburton might have gotten popped in the mouth or something.
Just a welcome hello from Joel.
You know how we do here in South
Exactly.
Philly. Tyrese hits the brakes. A little 2-man game here.
Oh.
Embiid. That's a foul.
Turner reacting to that pass. Joel turned around and saw a whole mess of room. I think even he was a little caught off guard. Like,
I'm going to take the Delaware River.
Exactly.
It's all blue and me.
Wide open. Watch this again. Look at Turner, how far away. He's like, oh, that's my guy. As he's headed to the basket, foul by 3-3.
And it was great. You heard the entire arena recognize it at the same time.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Couldn't believe how open he was. What is Turner complaining about?
Not sure. Embiid hitting the first. First free throw of the night for Joel Embiid.
Athlete Toppin back in the lineup.
Reggie Jackson sprinting to the scores table to check in for the Sixers. Well, this holiday season, I'll give the gift of a Junior 76ers Kids Club All-Star membership presented by Five Below. For every kit purchased this holiday season, the Sixers and Five Below are going to donate a kit to a local youth community partner throughout the Philadelphia area. You will also receive 10% off your kit. So why not, y'all? Junior76erskidsclub.com. The discount code is BOGO10. Get it. Buy one, get one. 10. It took me. I had to Google that. I didn't know what BOGO stood for. BOGO10 during checkout is the code. As Embiid knocks it off the top, it will be Sixers basketball. and get a Junior 76ers Kids Club membership for your kid, and then give one to somebody in the community as well. Again, not the sharpest tool.
Well, I know you're West Coaster. You're used to swap meets and all that stuff.
That's great West Coast knowledge. Paul George, the long two is shorts. They don't have those on the East
We
Coast?
do not.
Really?
No, I was first introduced to those on my way out west.
Oh, man, we had a good swap meet in Berkeley. Oh, what a block by Paul George. Turner did not see him coming.
Good help defense. Turner figured with Joel not near him that he had more of an unrestricted look at the basket. See Joel out of the picture, but that guy coming out of nowhere. Turner not seeing that at all.
Got some good compact discs and tie-dye shirts
my
back in
goodness.
the day. Toppin with the baseline jam.
He is so pretty to watch when he leaves the ground. A guy with good size, too. You don't see too many big guys jumping like that.
He soars when he takes
Yeah, he
off.
does.
Sixers have cut the Pacers lead to 5. Jackson around and on from outside.
I'd like to see one of those go in for Reggie. Start off a game feeling good about his jumper. Hopefully that could open up drives and other things for him.
Halliburton to Turner. Halliburton scoops and scores.
Two-man game between Turner and Halliburton. Their version of Joel and Maxey.
PG over to McCain. Jared already with 1-3 tonight. Sixers 4 of 8 from 3.
Got the whole side.
Embiid sees it, spins towards the baseline, doesn't get it to go, gets his own rebound, and then draws the foul on Miles Turner. That's going to be number 3 on number 33.
Well, in the past, we've seen Turner collect fouls like people collect Matchbox cars. We'll watch it one more look. Athlete along the baseline. And this is Halliburton as he turns the corner off of a Turner screen all the way to the basket.
I would love more weeks where we only have one game so that Ola can just fill up his bucket of things he would like to say in a broadcast.
Only one game to get the silliness out.
Embiid misses the first, spins around and out. McCain to the bench, Maxey back in. So we've got Max, Embiid, Oubre, Reggie, and Paul George, the 5 in the red right now for your Sixers.
See what that foul does is it takes Turner out of the game. He's their leading rebounder along with Siakam at 4. He's also contributed 5 points. So now he's got to sit on the bench and for the remaining 4:49 have very little effect on his ball game. Joel can exploit this.
Think about what he's done wrong.
Exactly. Set him in the corner.
McCain 5 points, 3 assists in his first 13 minutes. Jared will most likely watch the rest of this first half. 47-41 Pacers. Mathurin, very deliberate from outside. And it rattles in.
Decent closeout from Paul George, too. Just Mathurin doing a good job of catching and being ready to shoot, more importantly.
Shooting 39% from 3 is Benedict on the season. Embiid from the elbow.
Starting to get into his rhythm offensively. 1-2 little rhythm dribbles that he uses to get to where he wants to and to be comfortable letting it fly.
10 now for Embiid.
Reggie being physical.
A little too physical.
Yeah, just trying to grab Mathurin as he curls from that down screen. This is Joel on the other end of the floor. There's the rhythm dribble we talked about. Separation created, shot knocked down.
Siakam spinning away from Embiid, leaves it short. Embiid with 7 of his 10 in his second quarter. Again, he had 19 in 9 minutes in the second in Chicago Sunday. Siakam takes it away. Halliburton, the no-look down to Pascal. He lays it up and in.
They will capitalize quickly on the slightest mistake.
16th assist on 19 made field goals for Indy. 52-43 Pacers. George tied up by Siakam. Trying to screen for Max. Jackson back to Maxey. Maxey, tough fadeaway. Trying to use the window. Just a really difficult shot.
Good defense from the Pacers. Oh my.
Toppin. Third dunk already tonight for one of the best at that in the association. And Nick Nurse calls time as the Pacers push their lead back to double figures with 3:09 to go in this second quarter. Obi Toppin has been very good off the
him doing it on a basketball court.
And the Pacers have done good keep-ups. 17 assists on 20 made buckets to just 3 turnovers tonight for Indy. Sixers, meanwhile, with 9 turnovers, which have led to 10 Pacer points. And they trail right now by 11. There's another turnover. Toppin ahead to Siakam. Steps around Maxey and dunks it down.
It's not like there's a lot of pressure being applied by that defense. They sat back in a 2-3 zone. That's just an unforced error come out of a stop action by your team.
And the lead 13. And the lead kicks out to Yabu, who moved his feet before he put the ball on the floor. Another Sixers turnover.
Halliburton with the closeout. Forced Gershon a little out of sorts there, leading to the turnover.
And the fans not happy with what they're seeing from the Sixers tonight. Again, as Taryn mentioned way back at the start of this one, first time they've seen Joel in December, just the second time this season. His only other home game was against the Knicks way back at the start of Emirates NBA Cup action as Mathurin just throws it out of bounds. Sixers ball. There's going to be fun semifinals tomorrow in Vegas, right? Who do you have in your Emirates NBA Cup final this season in Las Vegas?
I hate to sound like a sore loser, but if we're not in it, I hate to celebrate other people's
Paul is
success.
watching football tomorrow. He doesn't care. Hawks have been surprising. The Hawks have kind of been the Pacers of last year.
Trae Young, I think, is thriving now without the DeJounte Murray there as Maxey responds from a corner 3. I think some people thought perhaps they would struggle without Murray, but I think they've thrived now with Trae Young at the helm alone.
And he was big the other night at MSG. Tyrese Halliburton the turnaround. 16 in this first half for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, we came into this game wondering about Tyrese and how he hasn't been himself. He showed you the shooting numbers, but he's a lot like his old self tonight.
Yeah, sure is looking like it. Good dish from MB and Yabu halfway down. And then the 3 pops back out. Mathurin short on his 3. Maxey up for the rebound. Houston Rockets have been a surprise in the West, knocking off the Warriors. Good look down to Embiid, who lays it off the window.
Falls to the floor, but the concentration level is so high. Knows where that rim is at all times. This guy.
Halliburton 5 for 9 now from outside in the first half. 19 and counting for Halliburton.
Just the kind of game, if you're Tyrese Halliburton, that you needed. Feel good about yourself offensively.
As you mentioned, he's averaging 17.5 points a game. He's got 19 already. This has been all.
But when not in the shadows can ease your broken heart. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind. Wanna escape your thoughts for a little while. But when you close your eyes, I'm by your side.
Indy so far, and they're looking for more. Again, Sixers just.
The clock knew that it was hovering around 30, his head down, went right to the basket, knowing that if he hurries, he can get 2 chances at the shot.
Maxey with 10 of his 12 in this second quarter. Tyrese has 12. Joel with 12. Halliburton 19. Siakam and Toppin 11 apiece. Halliburton off the window, no, but Mathurin soaring in to try to lay it up and in, and Embiid is down on the baseline. Looks like he's holding his head, and Tyrese calling time. Did not see what happened. We will see it on the replay.
It's like he's holding his face.
Yeah. Head athletic trainer Kevin Johnson over there quickly. Let's see if we can see anything on the replay here.
Oh, he just gets hit with the left arm of Mathurin.
Yeah, hard hit to the face. So we will step away. Back after this.
T.J. McConnell is back in for Indiana. Jeremy Payne in for the Sixers.
All right, so Joel Embiid back to the locker room. Just 6 seconds to go in our first half, so that's understandable. In it comes to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with 2. Maxey around the defender. Can't get the leader to go. So a season-high 19 points in the first half for the other Tyrese. Tyrese Halliburton, including 50% from outside.
Don't wanna be strangers, baby. The next time when we meet, and oh, it dawned on me. Yeah, yes it did. Not letting you go, 'cause what we had was gold, and you gotta know, I was standing on the border. The walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up and proud, but I'm waking up now. Want you to know that I need you. Waking up now. You gotta know that I need you. Yeah. Waking up now. I'm a little messed up, but it's time for me to be dropping down my defense. I realize I wasn't there for real. What I did didn't make any sense. How can I get you close? I see why you'd be so cold, but you need to forget everything that I've told you. 'Cause I ain't playing it low-key, baby. I'll bring you right back home. And oh, it dawned on me. Yeah, yes it did. Not letting you go, 'cause what we had was gold, and you gotta know, I was standing on the border. The walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up and proud. I'm waking up now. Want you to know that I need you. Waking up now. You gotta know that I need you. Yeah. I'm waking up now. Oh yeah. Waking up now.
having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy, making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. Drive.
Got a feeling that I let you slip away, and maybe I can say this out. Could I be so stupid? Yeah, I feel so useless. You deserve better than this, and I will try to fix it. Take me back into your arms. I wanna dance with you, my love, and be next to you beneath the stars. Give me one more chance, my love. Take me back into your arms. I wanna dance with you, my love, and be next to you beneath the stars. Give me one more chance, my love. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. I promise I'll try. Try to make you happy, be the best I can be. I'll do everything for you. Ain't nothing that I wouldn't do, 'cause you deserve better than this. And I will try to fix it. Take me back into your arms. I wanna dance with you, my love, and be next to you beneath the stars. Give me one more chance, my love. Take me back
to have another one, put two together. The Sixers are going to do everything they can to make sure that doesn't happen.
Passed George Hill for 7th in made three-pointers in Pacers history in the first half. 5 of 10 from beyond. Mathurin off the window for 2 to start us off here in the third quarter.
Mathurin just as strong as the guy defending him, Jared McCain, able to use that strength, find a clear path to the basket.
Maxey over to McCain. Beg your pardon to Kelly. Here's Paul George, quiet in the first half. The driving kick, Gershon Yabusele, short on that 3. I believe our Taryn talked to one of the assistant coaches during our halftime break. Taryn, what do you have for us here as Siakam lays it up and in?
I've got the B Gates briefing for you today.
Okay.
He came out right away before I even asked the question, Kate. He goes, 12 turnovers. It just cannot happen. Have to be crisper. Have to make better decisions. And he said defensively, and this isn't a surprise given what we know about Indiana and the pace at which the Pacers choose to play at. He said we're not getting back and getting matched up. We're getting our big guy back, and they're getting everyone set up on the perimeter. And even if their first action isn't an issue, we're not back and matched up for whatever the next action is either. He said offensively, we're just doing things a little bit more slowly than I'd like to see. And at that point, Nick Nurse called him over pretty frantically because they were getting right back to work, Kate.
Yeah, that was something we talked about quite a bit in the first half as McCain takes it away from Siakam. Good ball movement here by the Sixers. Tyrese left alone on the far side, and Tyrese Maxey makes the Pacers pay.
Well, you mentioned it, great ball movement. Look where the ball started, and look where it ended up on the completely opposite side of the floor with a wide open look for Tyrese. Speaking of Tyrese, my goodness.
Yeah, didn't even use the backboard that time. An incredibly difficult runner. The hook shot over his shoulder as he had all his momentum taking him towards the baseline. Tyrese with the answer on the other end.
Just got a little bit of shoulder past Nembhard, and that's all the advantage he needed.
67-55 Pacers. And McCain, I believe, is going to get whistled for the foul on Turner. Forearm shiver to his back.
Little push from behind. Good ball movement. See where it starts and see where it winds up. Maxey on the other end, nothing but net. This is him doing a good job. Ooh, a little hook. I'm not telling. Nembhard, you can see him. He's signaling that was a hook.
Nembhard left wide open in the corner. Sixers lucky that one didn't go. For those of you just joining us, Joel Embiid took a hard smack to the face trying to get a rebound at the very end of the first half. Went back to the locker room with 6 seconds to go and has remained back there as George drops it off to Yabusele, who's fouled by Turner. That's going to be number 4 on Turner. And we bring that up because Adem Bona is still out with the left knee contusion. Caleb Martin unavailable tonight because of some shoulder difficulty, and there's Joel getting cracked by Mathurin again. About 7 seconds left in our first half.
Went straight to the floor, grabbing his face. Sixer fans will remember he also in the past has had a broken cheekbone.
Yabusele hits the first free throw. 3 for 3 now from the line. Is Gershon tonight as Toppin comes in after Turner again picked up his 4th personal. We'll keep an eye on the big fella. Andre Drummond is available tonight. He's over on the bench. Sixers just going a little bit small to start off this second half. There's Drum. Working out that left thigh. Left quad. Mathurin. Lucky to keep possession there. 10-point Pacer lead. Halliburton, good look to Mathurin, who is fouled. As Taryn said, B. Gates told her, and as we were discussing in the first half, just a step too slow. The Sixers reacting to everything the Pacers are doing tonight.
Giving up entirely too much penetration to guys like him, Mathurin, and others.
Foul on McCain. That's number 3 on Jared tonight. Catch the next Delaware Bluecoats game down at the Chase Fieldhouse in Wilmington, Delaware. Bring the whole family. Bluecoats games are so fun. Enjoy the Kids Zone, live entertainment, and make lifelong memories in the process. Get your tickets now. For all the info, bluecoats.team. Great to get down to the Fieldhouse for our blue and white scrimmage before the NBA season started. It's a great spot to watch G League hoop.
Real intimate environment. Come down there and catch these stars of the future.
Mathurin hits them both. with an update on Joel Embiid. Let's go down to Taryn. Taryn?
Yeah, Kate, not great news. According to the Sixers, Joel Embiid will not return to tonight's game. Impact to right side of face is what they're calling it. He will continue to undergo further testing, but will not return.
Okay, thanks for that update, Taryn. Yeah, it was pretty intense contact. Again, we showed you the replay. I'm sure we'll show it again here now that we know that Embiid's not coming back. Maxey, no, but Kelly Oubre there to throw it down.
Good job by Kelly to time that putback, continuing to attack the boards.
So the interesting thing now will be how the Sixers respond, because they had gotten used to playing without Joel, as the Pacers, again, just too easy. Mathurin on the cut that time.
That time the Sixers would look like a 1-2-2 defense, but able to get right into the heart of that square part of the 2-2.
Dropped off to Kelly, kicks it out to Tyrese. Maxey fakes the sidestep and hits again. 3 for 4 now from outside is Tyrese Maxey.
Good jab step, get the defender back on his heels.
Toppin all the way to the cup. Obi Toppin is having himself a night. 13 off the bench and counting for Toppin.
Look where he caught it, and then look where he wound up with it. Uncontested look, no defense offering up any resistance. Too easy for Toppin.
73-62, the lead 11 for Indy. And another Sixers turnover. Mathurin steps around the rook, misses, but Siakam there to clean it up. And Nick Nurse calls time. Pacers up 13 here in the third in South Philly.
All right, Sixers fans, it's the second half, which means it's officially time.
Yeah, use it as protection. It looks like a camera. It's also a shield in medieval times.
Protect that camera at all costs, Kenny.
And shout out to Kenny coming off his first Olympics. Shot basketball at the Paris Olympics and did a phenomenal job in the process. Halliburton blocking Andre Drummond. Everything continuing to go right for the visitors, except there, Mathurin surprisingly smokes the layup.
Sixers beyond fortunate there. Wow.
Max Maxey somehow able to spin it up. It spun around twice and didn't go down. And that's a good summary of the night for your Sixers. Halliburton, 6 for 11 now from outside. He's got 24.
This is the best I've seen him, whether it be in person or on tape thus far this season for Tyrese Halliburton. Having a night.
Yeah, after the Pacers lost to the Sixers in overtime back in October, Halliburton was asked if he felt like himself because he just looked so off in that game. Oubre from the corner, off the heel, Toppin skying for that rebound. And Halliburton said, no, I don't feel like myself. I don't know what's going on. And it's kind of been like that most of this season. So, unfortunately for us, it seems like he's finally found himself here tonight. Wants it back again. Flings it down to Siakam, who easily spins off his defender and lays it up and in. Sixers got to be careful here. The Pacers starting to run away with this one. A 9-0 run last 2 minutes.
Pacers getting good shot after good shot.
Paul George catch and shoot from the corner. And that one bounces through finally. And it's not that the Sixers are shooting poorly, Alan. The Sixers 41% from 3. But they've only attempted 18 to the Pacers 26. Again, the ball wins was the saying back in training camp. As Oubre gets the ball and then is fouled by Siakam. But the Pacers have just had more possession. 13 Sixers turnovers.
Pacers with only 6 turnovers.
Yeah.
Being stingy with the basketball. You see the Siakam heads to the floor. Kelly trying to pounce on him. Gets a loose ball, and then Siakam fouls him, trying to retrieve it.
Good open field tackle by Siakam. Way to go for the legs, wrap him up, 2 hands. Nicely done. Second down, Sixers. 80-65 Pacers, 5.5 to go, third quarter. Maxey, skip.
Got Andre posting up.
McCain trying to go around the world. And then Jared hit the floor, and then I think it was the head that bounced off the hardwood.
Remember, he hit his head earlier in the year and his chest.
Yeah, rib contusion in preseason.
Didn't seem like he was able to brace himself. Ricky Council's reaction.
I think that says it all. Yeah, got to be careful. Anytime you hit your head, anybody who's done that. You want to get up, of course. He's a gamer, but...
See Paul George showing concern for his teammate. One more look. That was a oof.
Yeah.
It hit smartly on the floor.
You got to be so careful. The officials over talking with Nick Nurse, head athletic trainer Kevin Johnson there again. Yeah, it looks like they're going to take Jared out just as a precaution. Ricky Council headed to check in.
Ricky Council, of course, is now.
Yeah, they're going to take Jared back to check him out. That's the right thing to do. Love Jared getting up and wanting to stay in the game, of course, but just got to be so incredibly careful with head injuries, with all the knowledge we've gained over the last decade plus.
Tyrese Maxey will shoot the 2.
So Maxey's going to step in and shoot the 2 after the approval from Rick Carlisle and the Pacers. Maxey misses the first. So for those of you just joining us, Joel Embiid unavailable for the rest of tonight's game. Joel got cracked in the face by Benedict Mathurin with 6.5 seconds to go in our second quarter. And now Jared McCain off to the Sixers locker room as well. Just when you think, Ala, Sixers are starting to turn a corner. They've won 4 of 5 of their last 8. Joel healthy, PG, Joe, Tyrese in the lineup for the first time on Sunday in a win for the Sixers. Drummond knocks it away. Maxey picks it up.
Numbers.
Drummond spinning away from Toppin, but that's blown off, and it looks like a foul on the floor on Toppin.
Andre with a mean drop step that he tried to implement there on that move.
That was old school big man play there. So the Pacers call time. 80-66 Indy here in the third. And then pop back out too. Just nothing going right for the Sixers so far. And as Taryn mentioned, it has been Tyrese Maxey who's been dominant against Indy the last couple of meetings. But tonight, it is all about the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton rattling in another triple. 7 for 12 now from beyond.
One of the things going the Pacer way is fast break points. We talked about getting back on defense. 18-5 in the Pacers' favor.
Council up and in. And draws the foul. So a three-point opportunity coming for Ricky Council IV, who's been one of the few bright spots tonight for your Sixers.
Nembhard not liking the call, but the officials felt like he was inside that semicircle. Watch it again. Nembhard, he might have been outside the semicircle, but I think they already left the ground. Ricky already left the ground.
It looks like Rick Carlisle may want to challenge this. Yeah,
I can see that.
The green light is on, so it'll be our Sprite Coaches Challenge here in South Philly. We'll have the result after this.
To challenge the blocking foul assessed to Nembhard.
Was it a charge? Wait for it. Nembhard about to come into the picture.
Yeah, I think he might be set, and Coach Carlisle might be pleased with the way this review goes. I have a feeling it's going to go their way.
Well, everything else has tonight. So.
And there's Halliburton, though, with his hands on that drive. So I could feasibly see them take it away from Nembhard and give it to Halliburton.
Which is something they can do on challenges this year.
Yep. That arm in the back. A clear violation.
All right, Mitchell. What do we have?
After review, Nembhard is in legal guarding position prior to the upward motion. Therefore, it will be overturned to an offensive foul. The challenge is successful by Indiana. Indiana will retain its challenge, and what is the timeout? Thank you.
Here's the review center in Secaucus. So take those two off the board for Ricky, and instead a foul for C4. And some good news during the stoppage, though. Jared McCain did come back to the Sixers bench. Not sure if he'll be available to return just yet, but good to see Jared back out there again.
Well, it's just good to have bodies sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
The bench, it looks very thin.
No Caleb Martin available tonight because of the shoulder. No Adembona, still dealing with a left knee contusion. No Joel Embiid for the rest of this one. He got hit in the face by Benedict Mathurin in the second quarter. Good effort from Kelly Oubre.
Dribble.
Yeah, that's going to be a carry, double dribble, travel. It was a violation on Tyrese Halliburton, so it's going to be Sixers ball.
Yeah, no, it was a carry instead of a double dribble.
Still plenty of time for the Sixers to get back into this one. 4:07 to go, third quarter. KJ Martin was good in the first half. 7 points in his first 10 minutes. Maxey, sidestep triple. Off the heel. Kelly Oubre the offensive rebound. Good pass. Drummond the two-handed rim rocker.
Kelly knew immediately where to go with that. Threw it right underneath the basket to the big fella. Two Sixers in that position.
Good defense by Drum there to close down the lane that Mathurin had. Tyrese Halliburton way off.
Tyrese Maxey with a good challenge on that Halliburton attempt.
Maxey 3 of 5 from beyond. Tyrese on Tyrese here. Maxey to his left. The floater, no, but tapped in by Drummond.
Big body playing just like that. A big body, taking up some space in there. Great anticipation on that miss.
4 quick ones for Andre Drummond. Now a 13-point game.
Talk to Tyrese.
Halliburton blows past Drummond, scoops it up and in with the left hand. Halliburton having himself a night tonight here in South Philly. 29 and counting for Hallie.
Well, if you're the other 4 guys out there, you see the advantage. Halliburton's trying to take Andre. You've got to be leaning towards him, waiting to help.
Oubre spins it up. No, Council can't connect on the putback attempt. Gets another offensive rebound. A lot of contact, and finally, Oubre lays it up and in.
Sixers hanging with it, though, whether it's Ricky or Kelly or Andre, all giving the chance. Sixers a second chance.
Toppin drops it off to TJ, off the window for 2 more.
TJ wanted the foul on that drive, but a heck of a pass from Toppin off of a great TJ cut.
7 for McConnell tonight. Trying to slow down Tyrese Maxey. Oubre off the Martin screen. Ricky into Halliburton. Splits the defense. Lays it up and in. A 3-point opportunity for Ricky Council IV.
Good job of not settling. If you're Ricky Council, I thought he initially had the jump shot that he could have taken. He didn't. He put the ball on the floor. And you see he and Tyrese Halliburton talking a little smack. Tyrese saying, look at the scoreboard, dude. Look at the scoreboard.
And a big cheer going up as this guy checks back in. The rookie Jared McCain, already a fan favorite here in South Philly, and understandably so, doing a little bit of everything in the first 23 games of his NBA career.
Huge lift having him gives Tyrese a chance to catch a more ready break. Instead of having to force it, you can take Tyrese out and still have good reinforcements.
Found the first on Halliburton. Walker way off from the corner. 12-point Pacers lead. Here's McCain. Jared with 5 points, 3 assists off the bench tonight. Right into TJ McConnell. Good defense from McConnell.
Stop ball.
Halliburton wide open. Drummond the rebound. Seconds to go, third quarter. Oubre weaving his way around a couple of yellow jerseys, floating it up and in. 10 now for Kelly.
Good job, able to keep the defender, in that case Walker, on his hip, not allowing him to get back in front of him and in the play. This guy is feeling it.
Halliburton rainbow 3 is short. Third consecutive double-double for Kelly Oubre Jr. Ricky right back to the rack. And the foul. Couldn't hear it because it's gotten so lively here at the Wells Fargo Center. This second unit bringing the energy.
Energy and athleticism. Ricky Council and Toppin going at it as we see Kelly come to a jump stop, go straight up and knock down that little 10-footer. This is the last play. Ricky going right at Obi, picks up the foul.
Ricky hits the first. 1:05 to go in this third quarter. Sixers have cut the lead to single digits. Ricky's been good tonight, off the bench for the Sixers, 8 and 5. And we know that he is a great free throw shooter. Saw that last year in his rookie campaign. And again, these Sixers had found a rhythm without Embiid before Joe came back on Sunday. So let's see if they can find it again here as we approach the final quarter tonight in South Philly. Embiid done for the night, got hit in the face in the second quarter. Siakam over Council, way off. Great defense by Ricky.
Good job of contesting what we talked about at the top of the program.
Oubre downhill, no. Andre Drummond, yes sir.
Perfect timing by Drum.
A 15-4 Sixers run. This crowd right back into it. Perfect. It's the 3. That is a big bucket from the rookie out of Kansas.
McConnell finding him in that left corner, operating on that sideline is perfect.
Nick Nurse up, directing things. Shot clock is off, final 10 seconds, third quarter. Oubre off the Council screen. Kelly spinning, finger roll for 2 for Kelly Oubre Jr.
Too much much of an athlete for Furphy to be able to contend with.
And that shot will not count, and it's way off. So we got ourselves a ball game. 7-point contest here in South Philly.
Take me to a different place. Just the two of us, and we can stay up all night. Kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my hand. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Be with you. All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night. Kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do. Staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand.
Refinding their footing after Joel was announced as done for the night at halftime. Let's see how they start off this fourth quarter. Paul George, up and down it goes. The lead down to 5.
Took his time, got to where he wanted out on the floor. Got that separation over Siakam, the defender. Nice soft touch from PG.
Hard screen from Turner. Miles Turner playing with 4 fouls.
It's a 2-3 zone here from your Sixers. Turner trying to post up Ricky.
McConnell so patient, so deliberate. The finger roll, no.
Tried to lean that one in, almost pulled it off.
90-85 Pacers. Sixers led very early in the first quarter. Since then, it has been all Indy. McCain from just inside the logo, and Andre tried to dunk that one down, an alley-oop of sorts.
Siakam trying to post up Jared. Jared doing everything he can to get in front, fouling him along the way.
Yep, that's going to be number 4 on our rookie, Jared McCain.
PG being adventurous via the dribble. Gets to that 8-9 foot spot right in the painted area. Off for 2 legs and in, or off for 2 feet and in, I should say.
PG with 8 points, 4 rebounds, couple assists, couple of blocks, couple of steals. Good block there by Ricky Council the 4.
Good job of not fouling either, contesting that shot. TJ didn't like the no call. And McConnell turns the corner. Ricky fights his way to get back in it. TJ not liking that.
Looked like a good block. McConnell the inbound.
Did to me too.
Turner over to McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Little hezzy dribble. Tough shot on the baseline. And McConnell with some words for the fans in the front row here at the Wells Fargo Center.
Probably saying 10 years. Take that, 10 years. Most of you thought I wouldn't get 10 days.
Well, undrafted back in 2015 out of Arizona. Here's PG. PJ Martin. McCain with 5 now to shoot. And Jared is fouled by Jarris Walker.
Walker tried to pick his pocket as Jared put it right in front of him. Got a piece of Jared along the way.
Yeah, a little too much contact there. For Carlisle's club, just 3-11 on the road so far this season. Sixers 3-8 here at the Wells Fargo Center. George going at the youngster. PG hits the fadeaway.
Putting Walker in a blender there defensively, had him on his heels a couple of different times. All he needs is that little bit of daylight.
McConnell, again, he's getting free. Siakam short on the layup, but they're going to say it was because he was fouled. Let's see who this one's on.
Paul George, maybe?
Yeah, because if it was Jared, it would have been his 5th. It looks like it's on PG, and the crowd disagreeing.
This is the other end of the floor. Silky smooth, going right at Walker, getting to where he wants, and then elevates. Nothing but bottom for Paul George.
Siakam hitting the first. He's got 18. As the official ticketing partner of the Philadelphia 76ers, Ticketmaster has the widest selection of seats, so you never miss a game. And when you can't make it, easily sell your seats to another fan. Ticketmaster.com/76ers is the website to buy or sell your tickets today. Siakam splits him. Then almost had the rebound, but it bounces to Ricky. Council is fouled by Walker.
Council playing with energy now. That's what's allowing him to accumulate more time on the floor. Coach Nurse trusting him in what he's been doing out there. One more look at it, playing the passing lanes, comes up with the steal. He's not waiting for reinforcements. He's going right at people. Ricky picking up the foul.
Ricky with 10 points now to go along with 7 rebounds, a block, and a steal in his 17 minutes off the bench tonight. Great work by Council as Maxey comes back in for McCain. Xfinity gives fans the fastest connection to the Sixers. Stream the biggest moments from the best seat in the house. Xfinity, bring on the good stuff. Good work by Jared McCain. Council leading the bench mob tonight with those 9 points. KJ Martin with 7. Andre with 7. Jared with 5.
Bench is even in production thus far tonight, both with 28 points.
How about the rebounds? There's another one. KJ the offensive rebounds, and then blocked by Turner.
Okay, it's a great play by Turner. Make them have to make great defensive plays all night. I'm not sure they can.
Toppin, the wing triple. 13 three-pointer tonight for the Pacers.
And he keeps making those at that kind of clip. Because right now, Toppin is 2 of 4 from long range.
Maxey with 21. Tyrese, tough shots. As he goes sliding over towards the Sixers bench after the foul. So 2 free throws coming for Tyrese. And let's flash back to when we saw these Pacers at the start of the season. Let's take one more look at the Obi Toppin 3 first.
TJ finding him after the penetration and kick. Toppin adding that to layers of offense. And this is Maxey, the other end, going right at Nembhard. Picks up the foul. Picks himself up 2.
First on Nembhard. 3rd team foul on the Pacers in the 4th. But as I was saying before the Toppin replay, Tyrese took a long time to get warmed up in Indy back in October, and then exploded at the end of the 4th quarter into overtime, helping the Sixers steal that one. So we know how quickly he can get going. Maybe it'll be that free throw right there. Tyrese splitting the free throws, 22 tonight for Tyrese.
38 points for Tyrese in that Indiana game in the last 29 minutes, or 27 minutes, I should say.
Top in the turnaround. What a whistle.
No, I was right. It was 29 minutes.
Yeah. And really, if it wasn't, I don't know how many people would have known. I appreciate you, though, being so committed to the details.
Want to be accurate.
Foul on Drum. I do, too. We always do. First tonight on Drummond. Third on the Sixers. So both teams with 3 team fouls in the fourth. Toppin rattles in the first. Well, Sixers fans, keep up with your squad even when you are the one who's on the go. With our NBC Sports app, it's presented by Lundy Law, your injury lawyers. Scan that QR code right there if you don't have it already. Very helpful app. All and I are on it quite often.
Ain't that the truth?
Do we have a game tonight? Yes, in fact we do. Toppin with 2 more.
Pacers 11 of 14 from the field. 14 trips to the Sixers' 24 free throw attempts.
Toppin having a tremendous December. George lost it, able to kick it out to Ricky. Council into the paint, stripped by T.J. McConnell.
Hesitated initially on that 3. Thought he could have pulled the trigger.
McConnell slowing things down, using Turner. Out to Nembhard. 8.5 to play tonight here in South Philly. Turner lost it. It'll be Sixers ball.
Sixers lucky there. Turner just somehow slipped out of his hands, but he had a point-blank look at that basket.
George, Martin, Maxey, Council, and Drummond. The 5 on the floor right now for the Sixers. PG, another step back, and that is where he does his work in the mid-range for Paul George.
Paul at 6'8", 6'9". He can shoot over that defender in Toppin. Jump stop from this guy.
Yep. One of the best at it in the association. Not the tallest guy or the fastest or the strongest, but so fundamentally good at this sport of basketball. Back to George it goes, an even dozen now for PG. Council, long distance tray. That's off top and knocks it to Matherin. I was saying earlier that Toppin has had a tremendous December. Double figures in 5 straight to start this month. Make it 6 now as Matherin has it knock off his knee out of bounds, so it'll be Sixers ball. Toppin with 18 to lead the Pacers bench. And as you mentioned, 35 bench points and counting for Indy. Good work by Ricky. Ricky checking out.
This is Paul George, the other end, going at the previously mentioned Toppin. Getting him on his heels, separation, and then jump shot.
Maxey, Oubre, Martin, Drummond, and Paul George. 5 on the floor for the Sixers without Joel Embiid for the rest of this one. Took some tough contact to the face. Final 7 seconds of the second quarter did the big fella. Ruled out for the rest of the night. KJ left alone in the corner. And KJ Martin connects.
Pacers will be content to leave him open, but the Sixers recognizing that still got it to him. KJ ready to shoot and knock it down.
And the Pacers led by as many as 18 earlier tonight. Lead down to 6. KJ worked on that shot in the offseason, and it's paying off here tonight.
19.
Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. This could be magical.
Walking narrow streets in a rusty car, leading to the sea, think we're getting close. We should take a pic, baby, strike a pose. I remember every day that I spent right here with you. Yeah, you are the one who makes me feel as good as I do. Baby, I wanna still act like we are 22 right now. Just let go, lose control, play songs on the radio too loud. This could be magical. Whoa, whoa. This could be magical. Whoa, whoa.
I got this feeling like
Many as 18 earlier tonight. Nembhard, no. George the rebound. Sixers led 9-7 back early in the first quarter. George off the heel. Turner able to get enough on that rebound to knock it to Toppin. Since then, it has been all Pacers. Sixers have not led since the 6:43 mark in that first quarter. Halliburton has led the way for Indy. The no-look to Turner. A beautiful dime from Tyrese Halliburton.
You see the miscommunication between KJ and Paul. They're the two of them discussing exactly what went wrong and how to prevent it from happening again.
PG with 12. Paul George draws the foul on Toppin. I like the aggressiveness and the confidence that PG is playing with in this fourth quarter. Kind of saying, okay, no Joel. I'm going to take things over here in the fourth.
This is the other end of the floor. Great find from Halliburton. Uncontested look from Miles Turner.
Foul on Toppin. Fourth personal, fourth team foul. 6:12 to go in tonight's game. This wrap fourth quarter is brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2025 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota. Let's go Sixers. Sixers again leaving a lot to be desired at the free throw line. 17 for 25 tonight. On just 68%.
Well, as we headed to our last commercial, it was a 6-point game. Out of that stop action,
Yep.
The Pacers have been the better team here thus far.
102-95, 6 to play here in South Philly. Nembhard, really tough shot. Surprised he was able to even get that one up and towards the rim. He'll shoot two.
One of the reoccurring themes for the Sixer team early on has been poor free throw shooting. We highlighted it last week when they were at home, how they were giving back points, especially in that first close ball game against the Magic. I thought it really hurt them. They have missed 8 free throws here tonight. In a close ball game like that, it all matters. 18 of 26 are your Sixers.
Pacers, meanwhile, 12 of 15 from the line. Nembhard, though, misses that one. He made the first. Oubre up for the rebounds. Mentioned Kelly with his third consecutive double-double. Just the second time he's done that in his career. The previous time was when he was a Golden State Warrior back in February of 2021. So Kelly has found his groove. Celebrated his 29th birthday on Monday, did Kelly. Maxey changing directions. Wanted the foul. Doesn't get the finger roll either.
I thought Mathurin got a piece of that, too, on that attempt. Good defense from Ben.
Toppin. Backing down McCain. Spinning away from him, Obi Toppin. Having a tremendous night off the bench. 20 now in his 30 minutes of work.
If you're not going to send help, there's not much McCain can do, especially when Toppin gets such deep post position.
Pushing the Pacers lead back to 10 with that bucket. Kelly dropping it off to KJ. Good cut from Martin. And a foul on Turner. Turner immediately turning towards the bench. The Pacers won their first challenge, so they do have one more here with 5:09 to play.
Turner convinced, pleading with his coach to challenge it.
Rick Carlisle looking back towards
Said it's okay.
the bench and says, yeah, that was a foul. Number 5 on Miles. So the Sixers into the bonus for the final 5:09. Well, don't miss out on this year's theme and promotional night, Sixers fans. Join us this season here at the Center to celebrate Spirit of 76 Nights and more. For all the info about the giveaways, group promotions, and those theme nights, tickets at 76ers.com is the email, Sixers.com/promotions, the website, or that phone number, 215-339-7676. Martin splitting the free throws, but again, leaving one at the line. Pacers have lost 5 of their last 6. 9th right now in the Eastern Conference at 10-15 overall. Sixers have won 4-5. Starting to find a little rhythm there. At the start of this month of December, Mathurin, the step back, way off. Toppin, able to save it.
That's where his athleticism plays an important role.
Turner launching. Toppin saves another.
Can't have that happen.
Mathurin misses the layup and then is going to foul Paul George. But Obi Toppin just doing everything tonight for the Pacers. That's a foul on Benedict Mathurin. I'm not sure what he's thinking.
Toppin just outworking everyone as he gets subbed for by Siakam.
One off his season high of 21. He has been everywhere. 8 rebounds to go along with those 20 points.
Doesn't look like he's coming out just yet. Siakam waiting to check in. This is that last action from Benedict Mathurin. Misses it and then fouls Paul George. Toppin just one save after another off of long rebounds. Continuing that offensive exchange for the Pacers.
Again, as PG hits the first, he's averaged almost 16 points a game and 7 rebounds in the first 5 of this month of December for the Pacers.
I think
he's found something.
Yeah, he's thrived here in Indiana too with the style of play. I think that lends itself to getting out and running.
George with 14 now. 8 of those 14 coming in this fourth quarter. Trying to will his team back into this one. Did not play in the first go-round with these Pacers. Game 3 of the season in Indy. Make it 15 now for Paul George. This one's still within striking distance. Full court pressure here from the Sixers, but they gotta get some stops on the other end. And start making buckets on the offensive end. 105-98. Crowd's into it. Nembhard. Siakam for 3.
Really good execution from the Pacers. The penetration and then the kick out to the corner. Long distance to cover for a defender to get out there.
32 assists now on 42 made buckets for the Pacers. Really good teamwork tonight by the visitors. Lead back to 10. George ahead fake. Too strong on the three-point attempt. Nembhard up for the rebound. Three and a half tonight here at the Center. After this one, the weekend off. We'll be in Charlotte on Monday nights. And then have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off again next week. And then the Hornets come here on Friday, December 20th. Siakam spinning away from McCain and swishing the jumper. And that might just about do it tonight.
Siakam with 21. Talk about efficient. 9 of 11 from the field. He's only missed 2 shots and 2 free throws all night long. Pascal Siakam.
Nick Nurse and the Sixers call time. 110-98 Pacers here in the fourth.
I'm tired of the people that talk about nothing, and I'm not wasting this moment. Even though you know that letting you go would be crazy. Think you know I want you for myself. I don't need anybody else. Wanna leave this place,
If you could look into my eyes, you'd see what I am hypnotized. Oh, you get drunk with desire and high from all the things your dirty mind wants. You'd wanna see what's deep inside and take it for a mighty ride. Oh, you'd get zoned from all fire and blind from all the things your dirty mind wants. Out of my mind, yeah, and get the little low. Take off your pride, baby, let me know. You can see what I can see. The night is wild and so are we. Out of my mind, yeah, and get the little low. I want the sky, baby, let me know. You can see what I can see. The night is wild and so are we.
Pass leaves the three-pointer short. Nembhard with it. 3 to play here in South Philly tonight. Pacers with a 110-98 lead. And I know they talked about Siakam and a couple of buckets there before we stepped away as one of our Toyota Camry turning points as Halliburton hits and into the 30s he goes, and he'll have a chance to add one more. 31 and counting tonight for Tyrese Halliburton.
Foul on Jared as he turned the corner. Just a little too, as we like to say, handsy. One more look at it. See Jared trying to get back into play. Halliburton having a heck of a night and letting you know about it.
And I think one of the other turning points was actually back in the first quarter. Sixers again led 9-7 and then led by Tyrese Halliburton with 3 quick threes, went on a 14-0 run in the first, and Sixers really never recovered. Kelly, step back three-pointer. Oubre having a good night. It's not that time. 8-0 Pacers run here to go up 113-98. 2.5 to go. Season high for Halliburton is 35. More for the Pacers. Nembhard that time.
Patience on offense, too. Nembhard not rushing anything. Getting his defender where he wanted.
Maxey lost it. Nembhard leaves it for Mathurin. And an exclamation points for Indy on what is going to be just their 4th road win of the season. Pacers pulling away here in South Philly.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time. Don't want a day when I say goodbye now, 'cause you leave a shiver down my spine. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know where we head in this reverie, and I will stay, don't mind the wait. I won't play, don't like the game, 'cause I will stay, and I will wait for you. 'Cause I will stay, and I will wait for you.
Healthy and they start rolling. Looked fantastic Sunday in Chicago. Ricky Council rattles in the runner.
Ricky been energetic all night. Been attacking and aggressive, and it has paid off for him. Ricky's played well tonight.
But just when things start to go right for the team. Well, hopefully We'll have Joel back Monday in Charlotte. That's the next game again. It's a nice break. It's like a December All-Star break as Jackson misses everything there for Indy. Charlotte, Monday night here on NBC Sports Philadelphia, and then we'll host the Hornets on Friday, again here on NBC Sports Philly. Be sure to stick around for Post-Game Live presented by Cure Auto Insurance. Sure, they'll talk about the nice night that Ricky Council has had. Kelly Oubre again, third consecutive double-double. Kelly's looks great.
Ricky Council, fourth at the line of
Still figuring things out.
Frustrating for the Sixers because they've been playing better basketball, stringing together some good performances, and you're hoping to build off of that. And you can see the dejected faces, a little disappointment there because they were expecting to keep that trajectory going in the positive right direction, upwards. It's like they've stalled a little bit here tonight.
Tip the cap to the Pacers, though. They have been very good. 34 assists on 45 made field goals. Tyrese Halliburton with a first half high 19 points. Got 7 of 15 from beyond the arc. His night is done. Some substitutes getting some run here in the final minute.
Shooting numbers 52% for the visiting team, 42% for the home team. That kind of says it all right there.
Yep. That is Enrique Freeman dunking it down, the rookie out of Akron for the Pacers. KJ Martin up and in on the other end.
You mean he was once a Zip?
He was for 5 years, actually. Holds a lot of their records because of that 5-year tenure.
Long time to be a Zip.
Yeah. Jackson, nicely done. As the floater
You call
goes
the
down.
Akron Zips, people. Not picking on them.
Quentin Jackson, third-year player at Texas A&M. I know one of my favorite collegiate mascots.
Kind of cool.
The Akron Zips. I like the Richmond Spiders as well. Call a couple of games at Richmond back in the day.
Is there a Horned Frogs or
TCU?
TCU,
Down in Texas.
But I'm thinking of a California school. Is it like Slugs or?
Oh, the Santa Cruz.
Thank
UC
you.
Santa Cruz, the Banana Slugs.
That's it. That's the one I'm
With
thinking
one of the best shirts that I actually had back in high school. Good ball movement here by the Sixers. Reggie Jackson for three on the nice unselfish pass from Ricky Council. But the Banana Slugs, and it said the UC Santa Cruz Banana Slugs, no known enemies. It was a great
They're a
Santa
little
Cruz
different
shirt.
in Santa Cruz.
Oh yeah, if you think Berkeley is weird from
the
afar
60s have not stopped.
No, Santa Cruz takes it to another level. And unfortunately here in South Philly tonight, the Pacers took it to another level, led by their star Tyrese Halliburton, as they hand the Sixers their 16th loss of this season. Final score tonight here at the Wells Fargo Center, 121-107, Indiana.
Good win for the Pacers. Tough one again. Sixers seem to be headed in the right direction and kind of take a little misstep here tonight. A lot of it having to do with that guy and his performance. Look at those numbers. My goodness.
And 20-point scores tonight did the Indiana Pacers, led by this guy, our Chevrolet player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton. 76ers basketball is brought to you in part by Toyota. 'Tis the season to enjoy a great deal at Toyotathon.